I mean, at this point, you have to. Like, you can't be a functioning business unless you don't. Published. Okay. It should be on, right? Let's start our practice lying on our backs. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Let the arms fall down by the sides, palms face up. Then as you find yourself here in this shape, close your eyes. Close your lips. And just start to deepen the breath in and out through the nose. So taking this first opportunity in stillness to let go of whatever happened in your day prior to this practice and whatever is happening after this practice. And just letting this 1 hour be a bubble in the middle of all of that for you. You're going to keep your left leg in butterfly as it is. Pick your right foot up into your right hand. Right foot comes into happy baby. And then bring the left arm out to the left. So allowing the left side of the body to open, the right hip to compress. Take a big inhale here. Exhale here. Feel the whole back on the earth. And then start to draw the right knee towards the left knee, turning this into a supine twist. So 2 knees drop to the left, gaze over your right arm. Inhale here. Exhale, let the right shoulder fall back towards the ground. And then draw the right knee back in towards the chest. Extend the left leg out straight. Right heel up towards the sky, inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee. So breath to movement to open up that hamstring of just the right leg. Inhale, kick the heel up. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, extend the right leg straight. Exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, extend the right leg straight. And then bending that right knee, draw the right knee in towards the chest. Take the left knee in towards the chest. Grab onto opposite arms and just let the body rock. Releasing the feet, let the feet come to the ground, knees fall out wide, arms alongside the sides of your body, coming back into that recline butterfly pose where we started. So again, finding your breath here, just notice if the right side of your body feels a little more open than the left after that hip mobility. And then let that go with your breath. On your next inhale, your left leg is going to lift up. Left foot comes into your left hand. Left side of the body's in a happy baby. Right arm extends to the right as that right leg stays in butterfly. And just hold here and breathe, feeling the left outer hip open. And the spine get long, the shoulders soften. As you exhale, left knee is going to meet your right knee, turning this into your twist. So 2 knees now to the right, gaze to the left. Just stay here and breathe. Letting the left shoulder return to the earth with every exhale. On your next inhale, left knee comes in towards the chest. Right leg up towards the sky. Extend through that left heel. So inhale, kick through the left heel. Exhale, bend the knee, knee in towards the chest. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, left knee bends, breath to movement. Inhale, kick the left heel up. Exhale, bend the left knee in. One more time, inhale, kick. Exhale, left knee in towards the chest, hold it here. Draw the right knee back in towards the chest. And then take a few rocks up and down the spine, tapping the heels each time. Just starting to move that energy. On that third rock, you'll cross over the shins, roll it forward, finding a tabletop position, 2 hands, 2 knees. For this tabletop, take the knees about 1 inch behind the hips. And then untuck the toes. Inhale, arch the spine, lift the gaze. Exhale, round chin to chest. Keep the rounded spine. Send the hips all the way back to your heels. Inhale, come forward, arch the spine, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Keep the rounded spine, hips to your heels. More time through that flow. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round. Keep the rounded spine, hips to your heels. Hold it here. Your mat, hips to the right. Breathe to that right side body. So actively sending your breath towards that right side rib cage. Feeling that expansion. Expansion of the intercostal muscles, those muscles along the ribs that are actually going to help you breathe and deepen that lung capacity. Inhale, hands back to center. And then crawling the hands to the right, breathe into the left side body. Left side rib cage. You deepen the breath, put some tension in the jaw, the forehead, the fingertips. Inhale, arms back to center. And then from child's pose, come back forward into your tabletop. Tuck the toes, hover the knees just an inch above the ground. So holding in your bear plank, feel the core turn on. Keep that gaze steady right between your fingers. From here, you're just going to step the feet, turning this into your high plank. From high plank, shift forward onto the toes. Bend the elbows, lowering all the way to the earth for 3, for 2, and for 1. Everything. Toes, heart up. Open the hands wide. Lift up a little taller in the chest. So finding this wide cobra, from here, you're going to drop your right shoulder into the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop your left shoulder into the right. Inhale, back to center. Lower all the way back to the belly. Your high plank. Plank hips up and back, downward facing dog. So take a moment here to get settled, to find your shape, and to use the breath to help you. So with every inhale, think about pressing the ground away with your hands. Feel that length being created in the arms and the spine. And then with every exhale, sinking your heels down towards the ground. Feeling that length being created in the backs of the legs. Inhale, right leg lifts. Right foot steps forward between the hands. Left knee low, rise, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Lift up through the arms, and then bend the elbows, open the chest, lift the gaze. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, hands come to the earth, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge, arms lift. And then from here again, bend the elbows, open the chest, lift the gaze. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, hands to the earth. From here, left foot's going to step forward, forward fold, top of your mat, 2 feet. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand. Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And then bend the elbows, open the chest, find that standing back bend. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Lower your left knee to the ground. Come back into that low lunge. Right foot's forward. This time grabbing onto your left wrist. Take a side bend to your inhale, arms to center. Exhale, hands to the ground. Right leg extends. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee off the ground. Step your right foot back to meet your left high plank, and then we'll take it through a flow, chaturanga, bend the elbows halfway. Tuck the toes, inhale, upward dog. Tuck the toes, exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment here, finding your breath. So inhale, press the arms into the earth. Exhale, drop the heels. And then stay. See what you find. Can you just breathe into that space? Next, inhale, left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Right knee grounds. Inhale, rise, Anjaneyasana, low lunge on your left. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Then as you exhale, bend the elbows, open the chest, lift the gaze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands to the earth. From here, tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Rise, crescent lunge on your left. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend the elbows, open the heart. Elbows draw back, chest pulls forward. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hands to the earth. Your back right foot's going to step forward, finding your forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then bending the elbows, open the chest, find your standing back bend. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps to the back of your mat, right knee grounds. Rise, Anjaneyasana, low lunge on your left. Grabbing onto your right wrist, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side bend left. Feel the length in the front of your right hip. Inhale, arms to center. Exhale, hands to the earth. Left leg extends, Hanumanasana, half split. So keeping that right knee grounded. Send the hips back, but the heart pulls forward. So we find length in the left hamstring and length in the spine. Inhale here. Exhale, bend your left lunge. Tug the back toes, the back knee. Left foot steps back to meet your right high plank, and we flow. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Untuck the toes, upward dog. Tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. From downward dog, inhale high to the toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step or float, feet to hands, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers, release the index finger. And then find length. Think about pointer fingers trying to touch the ceiling. Take all that length with you as you side bend right, hips bump left. Stay for your inhale. Stay for your exhale. Next inhale takes you back to center. Inhale as you lift all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, take all that length with you as you bend to the left. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale back to center. Release the grip, forward fold, let go. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float back through your flow, chaturanga. Inhale's your upward dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. From downward dog, right leg lifts, inhale. Right knee, right elbow squeeze. Right leg lift, inhale. Right knee, left elbow squeeze. Right leg lifts, inhale. Right foot steps forward between the hands. Rise, crescent lunge on your right, arms lift. So feel the lower body ground. Feel the upper body start to rise. And then grabbing onto your left wrist, take that side bend to your right. Feel the length and space in the front of your left hip. Inhale, arms to center. Left hand floats forward, right hand opens back, T-twist to your right. Inhale, reach long through the arms. Exhale, exalt, right hand down, left hand up and back, reversing the shape. Inhale. Exhale, left hand starts to float down towards the earth. Right hand's going to reach up towards the sky, landing in your low lunge twist. Keep opening the heart to the right. Maybe you look all the way up at that right thumb. Exhale takes that right hand down. And then right leg's going to extend, extended pyramid pose. Drop your forehead towards the knee. Let your torso hang heavy, the head hang heavy, the jaw soften. One more cycle of breath in and out. Lifting your back left heel as high as you can. You're going to bend into your left knee. Left foot springs forward, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, rise to stand. Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Again, interlace the fingers. Release the index finger, find length up toward the sky. And then exhale, this time we'll side bend left, hips bump right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms to center. Keep inhaling as you reach up towards the sky. And then exhale, side bend right, hips bump left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, arms to center. Release the grip of the hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float it back, chaturanga. Untuck the toes for your upward dog. Tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Find your breath in and out. Next inhale, left leg lifts. Left knee, left elbow squeeze. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left knee, right elbow squeeze. Inhale, left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Rise, crescent lunge on your left, arms reach up. So feel the lower body ground, the upper body lift. And then grabbing onto your right wrist, reach up towards the sky. Take all that length with you as you bend to the left. So keep drawing your heart forward. Feel the shoulder blades pressing into the back body. Stay here for one more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, take it back to center. Right hand reaches forward, left hand reaches back behind you. T-twist to the left. So feel someone pulling your wrists apart, the rib cage rotating around the heart, the lungs, but those hips stay square as the torso rotates left. Next, exhale, left hand lowers, right hand lifts up and back, exalt. Inhale here. Exhale, top arm's gonna float all the way down to the ground as your left arm reaches up towards the sky, low lunge twist left. Maybe notice the body starts to follow, so maybe that starts to open your chest a little more. Exhale, left hand back down to the earth. Left leg extends, extended pyramid pose. Feel the length in the spine as you breathe into that stretch for the hamstrings. Drop the head, soften the jaw. Find your breath. Next, inhale, back, right heel lifts as high as you can. Bend into your right knee. Right foot springs forward, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Heel toe the feet together to touch, and then bend into the knees or reach the arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. As you exhale, you're going to sweep the arms back behind you, finding a power chair. Inhale, reach the arms up, stay low in the legs. Exhale, arms sweep back. One more time, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, arms sweep back, hold it here. Left foot's going to step to the back of your mat, landing in a power lunge. So the body's at a 45-degree angle. It's like the heart is extending over your right knee. And then stay here, interlace the fingers, drag the hands back behind you. Keep reaching the heart forward. From your power lunge, you're going to keep the bind in the arms. Just step the left foot back into your chair pose. Keep bending into the knees so you feel the rib cage against your thighs. And then take it into a forward fold. So legs extend, head drops. Feel the shoulder blades pull together. Think about lifting the wrists higher up towards the sky. If your legs are extending straight, think about sending a little more weight towards the toes and the heels, really allowing the backs of the legs to open. Start to bend back into the knees, keep the bind in the arms. And then once you've found chair pose in the legs, reach your arms up towards the sky. Hands to a prayer, left elbow outside your right knee, twist. Again, you're going to step your left foot to the back of the mat. Now you're in a low lunge twist. Inhale here. Exhale, stay. Unwind the prayer, reach the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the ground, frame out your right foot. Hands plant, right leg sweeps up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hips, stay here. Just let this be a moment to reset, recenter. Think about lifting the right knee up towards the sky, letting the heel fall towards your left butt cheek. And then by looking underneath the left shoulder, can you drop your right shoulder down so the shoulders are square? Right foot meets your left, downward dog. Downward dog, inhale, come forward, high plank. And your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale's your upward dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Downward dog, inhale, rise to the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, float feet to hands, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, and then again start to bend down into the knees, coming back to your Utkatasana, chair pose. Reach long through the arms, inhale. And then staying low in the legs, just sweep the arms back behind you, power chair. Again, arms lift, inhale. Exhale, arms back. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Stay here. Step the right to the back of your mat, power lunge. From your back, right heel to the back. Drag the hands away from you. Send the heart forward. Feel the shoulder blades together. Create that length, that space in the chest. Forward. Coming into your chair, hands bound behind the back. Start to fold the upper body forward. Rib cage finds the thighs first. Arms lift. And then from that point of contact, begin to extend the legs. So can you use the abdominal strength to get a little deeper into this fold? Belly button in towards the spine, core gets strong. Maybe you can drop the body a little deeper, extend the legs a little straighter. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Keep the bind in the arms, just start to bend back into the knees. When your legs find that chair pose, the grip, arms reach, inhale. Exhale, hands to a prayer, right elbow outside your left knee, twist. Stay here. Left side of your body stays still. That right foot now is going to step again to the back of your mat, twisting low lunge to your left. Let the elbow press into the knee, but that knee presses back into the elbow. So everything's drawing into one center line of the body. Unwind the twist. Inhale, reach the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse, left hand up and back. Exhale, two hands to the earth, frame out that left leg. The hands, left leg sweeps up and back, three-legged dog. And then bend the knee, open the hips, stay here. So can you recover in the shape? Keep lifting your left knee up, dropping your right heel towards that right glute, left heel towards your right glute. And then by looking for your foot underneath your right shoulder, notice how that starts to drop your right shoulder down so the upper body stays square. Next, exhale, left foot meets your right at the back of your mat, downward dog. Downward dog, shift forward, high plank. High plank, the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale's your upward dog. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up, inhale. Right foot steps forward between the hands, exhale. Sweep the arms back behind you, power lunge, hold it. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior. Right palm, inhale, exalt. Exhale, we're going to fly forward into Artichondrasana, half moon pose. So your right fingertips plant, your left leg lifts. Body's open like a T to the side of your mat. That left leg, can you flex the foot, flex the leg? So you're using those muscles to help you float, to help the leg feel lighter. It's almost like your left foot is trying to stand on the wall behind you. We're going to land this shape in Triconasana, triangle pose. So as your left foot floats down, slide your right hand towards your right shin. Left arm lifts up towards the sky, triangle pose. Stay and breathe. Keep drawing those hips in. Maybe lift the gaze up towards that left hand. Inhale here. Exhale, rise, arms to a T. And then left hand down, right hand up and back, exalt your triangle. Come back into your warrior 2, bend into your right knee. Cartwheel the hands down to the ground, frame out that right foot. Right leg sweeps up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. This time, step that right foot behind you, make a kickstand, right hand lifts, flip the dog. Heart lifts up, head falls back, inhale here. Exhale here. Right hand comes down, maybe you keep that right foot hovering, take it into a three-legged chaturanga, bend the elbows. 2 feet down for your upward facing dog. Hips up and back, downward facing dog, reset, recenter. So every time we hit downward dog, can you let it be a clean slate? Letting go of whatever we just did, letting go of any expectations of what you think might come next. And coming back to the breath to keep yourself present in the moment. Next, inhale, left leg lifts. Left foot steps forward. Arms sweep back behind you. Hold for a breath in your power lunge. So feel the strength in your back right leg, strengthen the core. Inhale here. Exhale, rise, crescent lunge. Inhale in your crescent. Exhale opens you up, warrior two. Flip the left palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale, we fly forward into Artichondrasana, half moon pose. Left fingertips plant, right leg lifts. Body's like a T, open to the right. So now that lifted right leg, flex the toes like you're trying to stand on the wall behind you. Flex the right glute. Notice how you can use the muscles to help you float, help you balance, help the leg feel a little lighter. Take one more inhale here. We're going to land in that triangle pose, Triconasana. So as that right foot lowers, your left hand just slides back, two straight legs, hips pull in, gaze lifts up, triangle pose. Feel the length in your spine, crown of the head's extending towards the top of the mat. One more inhale. Exhale, rise, arms to a T. Reverse your triangle, left arm up and back. Inhale here. And then taking the arms back to center, lunge back into your left knee, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the ground, frame out your left foot. Left leg sweeps up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Step the left foot back behind you, left hand lifts, flip the dog, open the heart. Hips lift, head drops, inhale. Exhale. Take the left hand back to the ground. Maybe you hover that left foot. Take it into that three-legged flow. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. 2 feet, plant, upward dog. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Downward dog, lift high to the toes. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees, float feet to hands, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Heel toe your feet, hips width distance. Palms face the sky, and then you're going to walk the hands under the feet. Elbows pull out wide. So take a moment here in this fold. Think about lifting the tailbone up, dropping your head down. And then even if you're using the bicep strength to pull, can you relax the shoulders? Maybe relax the jaw. From this shape, release your hands, stay in your fold. Take your right hand to your right hip. Your left peace fingers are going to hook around your left big toe. See if you can come to stand, pick up that left leg. So your leg can be straight or bent. Keep the hips square to the front of the mat. And you're going to open the left leg out to the left, reach your right arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Take the left leg back to center. Right hand's going to grab your foot or your knee. Left hand reaches back behind you, standing twist. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Keep the leg lifted. And then your left ankle crosses over your right thigh. Sit down, figure four chair. Hips are back, heart is forward. Breathe into the left hip. You're going to keep the body low just by unraveling the left leg, sweep it back behind you, warrior three, balance. Bend into your right knee, left foot plants back of your mat, arms sweep back, power lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Exhale, fly forward, back into your Artichondrasana, right fingertips plant, left leg lifts. This time we'll take the left leg into Shavasana, so your left heel comes into your left glute, left arm reaches back for the foot. Keep kicking the foot into the hand, opening the chest to the left. Releasing the left foot, come back into your half moon pose. And then left hand's going to come down, left leg kicks up towards the sky, finding your standing splits. So you can keep your hands on the ground, or maybe you try to grab onto that right ankle. Keep flexing the left glute, the left leg, to kick the left leg up. Inhale here. Exhale here. Left foot's going to meet your right, forward fold, top of your mat, let it go. Again, heel toe the feet, hips width distance, palms face the sky, walk the hands underneath the feet. Elbows pull out wide, let the rib cage draw towards your thighs. Feel the weight of your head, the weight of your torso. Let that elongate the back of the body. releasing the grip of the hands. Left hand's going to come to your left hip. Right peace fingers hook around the right big toe. Bent or straight leg picks all the way up as you stand. So kicking the foot into the hand, and then reach your left arm up towards the sky. Left side of the body gets long. Open the right leg out to the right. Keep kicking the foot into the hand. Keep standing a little taller. Inhale here. Exhale, right leg back to center. Left hand's going to grab the foot. Right hand now reaches back behind you, standing twist. So you can do all these shapes with a bent, lifted right leg. But wherever you are, find your breath. Find that one spot to focus on. Let that help you balance. Coming back to center, see if you can keep your right leg lifted, arms lift. And then the right ankle crosses over the left thigh. We come into our figure four chair. So hands are at prayer, hips are back, hearts forward. Stay here and breathe. Hands are stay at a prayer. Just sweep that right leg back behind you, coming into your warrior three balance. Body's like a T. We're going to land in our power lunge. So arms sweep back as the left knee bends, the right toes tap. Power lunge. Inhale, rise, crescent. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, exalt your warrior. Exhale, taking the left hand down, right leg floats up, coming back into our Artichondrasana half moon. So keep kicking through that lifted leg. And then bend the heel in towards the glute. Right arm grabs the foot, kicking the foot into the hand, finding Shavasana. Keep opening the heart. Stay here and breathe. Can you release that right foot? Slow and controlled. First coming back into your half moon. And then float the right hand down. Kick the right leg up, standing splits. Hands can stay on the earth, or maybe you grab onto that left ankle. Find your balance. Find your breath. Inhale here. Exhale, 2 feet meet top of your mat, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, shoot it back, chaturanga. Inhale's your upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward dog, right leg lifts. Right knee, right elbow squeeze. Right leg lifts. Right knee, left elbow squeeze, hold it here. Extend your right leg straight, lift your left arm up, fallen star, hips lift, head falls back. Take the left hand back to the ground. And draw the right knee in towards the chest. Right foot steps forward between your hands, rise, crescent lunge on your right. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. If you can take your right hand inside your front foot, reach your left arm up towards the sky. So the arms are like a T, hips keep pressing forward, that bottom right hip is drawing in. And then the top left arm, take it behind the back. Either stay in a half bind or right hand's gonna come underneath the right thigh. Find your full bind, keep shifting the gaze towards your left shoulder. Stay here for another full cycle of breath in through the nose, out through your nose. Release the bind in the arms, bring the arms back to a T, and then rise back, warrior two. Right leg extends, turn the right toes in, take the hands to the hips, inhale, find a back bend. Exhale, come all the way forward, wide-legged fold. Hands can come to the ground, or you can grab onto the backs of the ankles, the calves. So again, let this be a place to recover, a place to come back to the breath. And sometimes the challenge is to just be still, not anticipating what's coming next, how long you're going to be here for. Take one more cycle of breath in. Longer, slower exhale out. Hands come back underneath the gaze. Inhale, halfway lift. And then crawl the hands to frame your right foot, front of your mat, low lunge. Left hand stays down, right hand opens up, low lunge, twist to your right. From here, drop the left heel out to the left, turn the right toes to the right. Pick the bottom left hip up as you inhale. Lower it down as you exhale. Again, inhale, bottom hip lifts. Exhale, bottom hip lowers. One more time, inhale, lift the bottom hip up, stay here. Right foot's gonna step back to meet your left, Vashisthasana, side plank, and hold. Maybe you reach that top arm long in line with your top ear. Feeling all that length in the right side, all the strength in the left side. 2 hands, 2 feet, meet back in your high plank. And we flow. Chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Heels ground, tailbone lifts. Press the earth away with the hands. Elongate the spine. Next, inhale, left leg lifts. Left knee, left elbow squeeze. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee, right elbow squeeze. Hold it here. Extend the leg straight. Pick the left arm up. Fallen star. Hips lift. Head falls back. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down. And then drawing that left knee back in towards the chest, step the left foot forward between your hands. Inhale, rise, crescent. Exhale, open it up, warrior 2. Flip the left palm, inhale, exalt. Exhale, side angle pose. Take the left hand inside your left foot, right arm reaches up. So you're really opening the heart. You're using the outer left arm to press the left knee back. And then take the left hand behind the back, either staying in your half bind or full bind. Shift the gaze up towards your top shoulder. Keep lunging into your left knee. Feel the hips drawing in towards the center line of the body. Stay here. As you're ready, release the arms back to that T. And then from here, rise back, warrior 2. Left leg extends, left toes turn in. Interlace the hands behind your back for this one. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, wide-legged fold with the bind of the arms. Think about lifting the wrists up towards the sky. Let that lift the shoulders away from the ears. And then can you shift more weight into the toes? Allow the heels to get light. Maybe you find a micro bend in the knees, actively engaging the hamstrings as you deepen that stretch. One more breath in. Longer, slower breath out. Release the hands to the tailbone. And then take the hands all the way to the gaze underneath the feet. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Crawl the hands to the front of your mat, framing out your left foot. Right hand stays down, left hand open to the left, lunge twist. From here, your right heel is going to drop out to the right, left toes turn out to the left. Lift that bottom hip up as you inhale. Soften the right hip to the ground as you exhale. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Hold the hip high. Step the left foot back to meet your right, Vashisthasana, side plank. So feel that contraction in your right side oblique. Take the left arm long in line with your left ear. So as you strengthen your bottom right side, you extend through your top left side. One more inhale. Exhale takes you into your high plank, 2 hands to feet. Shift forward onto the toes, chaturanga, bend the elbows. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. From downward dog, come forward into your plank and then take the knees to the ground, tabletop. Tabletop, hips to your heels, child's pose. Just take a breath here to recover. Reach long through the arms as you inhale. Feel the length in the back body as you exhale. From child's pose, come back forward into your tabletop, and then your right leg's going to extend behind you. Right knee, right elbow squeeze, engage that right side oblique. Inhale, right leg kicks back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow squeeze. Inhale, kicks back. Last time, right knee, right elbow squeeze, hold it. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee off the ground. So you're in a plank with your right knee at your right elbow. From here, right leg's going to kick up towards the sky, 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, right foot steps behind your right wrist. Left heel drops, rise, warrior 1. Stand into your back foot at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach tall through the upper body. And then interlacing the hands behind the back, inhale, open your chest. Exhale, humble warrior, right shoulder inside your right knee. Look at your left toes, back of the mat, drop the head. Can you really allow the head to hang heavy? No tension in the cervical spine. Maybe soften through the jaw, release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Take the hands all the way to the ground first, and then begin to extend the right leg straight. You can step your back left foot forward and out slightly, setting up that pyramid stance. So 2 straight legs, spines extending long and forward. Can you keep drawing your right hip back, your left hip forward, keeping the hip square? From here, inhale, lift halfway. Left fingertip stay down, right hand opens you up to the right, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right foot, right hand comes inside your right foot. And then your left toes are going to walk to the back of your mat till your left knee grounds. Keep the left on the ground, right hand circles back behind. Bend the back heel in towards your glute, grab onto the foot. So you can allow that right knee to roll out to the right, right shoulder to roll away from the knee, opening up the hips, the chest. As you're ready, release the back left foot. Take 2 hands back inside your right foot. You're just going to step your right knee back to meet your left knee, hips all the way towards the heels. Find your child's pose one more time. Inhale. Exhale. From child's pose, come back forward, tabletop, 2 hands, 2 knees. And then left leg's going to extend back. Left knee, left elbow, squeeze, left side oblique engages. Inhale, kick the left leg back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, squeeze. Inhale, kick it back. One more time, left knee, left elbow, squeeze, hold it here. Right toes tuck, right knee lifts. You're in a plank with your left knee at your left elbow. We turn this into our 3-legged dog. Left leg kicks up towards the sky. And then step your left foot behind your left wrist. Right heel grounds, rise, warrior 1 on your left. Inhale, find length through the upper body. Exhale, interlace your hands behind the back. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, humble warrior, left shoulder inside your left knee. Look for your right toes to the back of your mat. Really drop the head, let it hang heavy. One more breath in. Stay for your full exhale. And as you're ready, melt the hands down to the ground first. Left leg extends. Maybe that back foot steps out and in slightly, setting up that pyramid stance. So finding that length in the legs, length through the spine. Maybe you soften into the jaw. Next inhale, lift halfway up. Keep the right fingertips planted, left arm opens, twist toward that straight left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left hand's going to come to the ground inside your left foot. Right toes come to the back of your mat till your right knee grounds. Right hand down, left arm circles back and around. Bend the back knee, heel in towards the glute. And then once you've got that grip of the foot, let the left knee roll out to the left. Left shoulder roll back, opening the shoulders, the chest, the hips. Stay here for your inhale and your exhale. Release the back foot. 2 hands come back to and then your left knee steps back to meet your right knee, hips towards the heels, child's pose. Inhale forward, tabletop. Extend right leg back, your left arm forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee squeeze. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, reach. Bend the back heel in towards the glute. Left arm's going to circle back for the foot. Kick the foot into the hand. Keep opening the chest towards the front of your mat. So we just found this shape in our lunge. We found this shape in Shavasana. Keep feeling that same sensation of kicking the foot into the hand to open the heart. One more inhale here. As you exhale, release the hand and the foot. Come back into that long balance. And then just take your left hand to the ground. Your right knee is going to land behind your left knee at the back of the mat. Walk the hands back to sit the hips between your heels. So your left knee, your left thigh is on top of your right thigh. We're setting pose. Reach the arms up overhead. Take the right hand behind your back, and then the left hand's going to circle underneath, maybe finding your fingertips. If you've got the bind and the arms, lift tall through the chest. And you can stay here or begin to hinge forward, trying to melt your heart towards your knees, keeping that gaze long, keeping the bind in the hands. Slowly begin to lift the upper body all the way up. And then releasing the grip of the arms. Just shake the arms out, let that blood flow through. You're going to plant the hands out in front of you. Right leg kicks back. Right knee meets your left, tabletop. Taking that into the other side, starting with extending your left leg back, your right arm forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, elbow to knee, round and squeeze. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach. Keep the leg lifted, just bend the heel in towards the glute, and then circle that right arm back for the foot. So feel that sensation of kicking the foot into the hand to create that space in the front of the body. And then ground down a little more into your left palm. Find one spot to focus on. Think about sending your breath there. Inhale. Exhale. See how slow and controlled you can release back into that spinal balance. Keeping the leg lifted, just your right hand comes down. Left knee comes behind your right knee at the back of your mat. And then starting to walk the hips back, you're going to land the hips between your heels. We're now in that cow pose on the so your right thighs on top, right knee stacked on top of your left knee. Arms to a T. Left arm up and behind the back, behind the head, and then that right arm's going to circle back. Maybe you find the bind, grabbing the fingers. Feel that nice long spine as you inhale. As you exhale, begin to fold it forward, chest towards your top knee. What can you soften with your breath? What can you start to let go with every exhale? Whether that's physical tension, whether that's a to-do list, what's coming next. Can you allow yourself to stay present as we finish our practice together? Next, inhale. Release the bind in the arms, just roll out the shoulders. And then we'll come back forward, hands plant, left leg kicks back. Left leg, left knee meets your right, tabletop. Sit back onto the heels, just swing the legs out around in front of you. With straight legs, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward. Think about drawing the heart forward, feeling the length in the spine, length in the backs of the legs. And then from this forward fold, begin to release, rolling all the way down onto your back, one vertebrae at a time for 3, for 2, for 1, and release. Taking 2 opportunities in a back bend, bend the knees, plant the feet on the ground. We'll start with bridge pose, arms alongside the body. Inhale as you lift the hips. Snuggle the shoulder blades together. Maybe you interlace the hands underneath the tailbone. Ground down into the shoulders and the heels to find that opening in the front of the body. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, soften. One vertebrae at a time, lowering all the way down onto the earth. And then just allow the knees to fall in on each other. Take a breath here. Feeling the pelvic bone soften. Maybe close the eyes. We'll set up for one more back bend, either coming back into bridge pose or Urdhva full wheel. So as you're ready, feet come to hips width distance. You can lift the hips up into bridge pose, or take the hands outside the shoulders, the ears, extending through the arms and the legs. Find your full back bend. Think about drawing the chest forward between the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift. Exhale, one vertebra at a time. Begin to soften the body all the way back down to the ground. Take the arms to a T, feet as wide as your mat. Let 2 knees fall to the left, gaze to the right. And if it feels good, you can take your left ankle on top of your right thigh to deepen the twist, deepen the hip stretch. Release that left ankle. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, 2 knees fall to the right, gaze to the left. And then maybe you take that right ankle on top of your left thigh, deepening that hip stretch. Stay and breathe. Release that right ankle. Inhale, knees back to center. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug. Think about returning the tailbone to the ground, feeling that length in the spine. Then grab onto the outsides of your feet, finding a happy. Just letting this movement be guided by the breath, tuning into what before we close off our practice. Option to just extend the legs up towards the sky in this lying down L shape, finding a gentle inversion. Or if you want to take it into plow pose, legs will come behind the head, feet plant at the top of your mat, hips lift. If you're in plow pose, you can interlace the hands together and keep pressing the backs of the arms into the ground to lift the hips. Feel more ground in the feet behind your head. Wherever you are, either in plow pose or in that L shape, just stay with your breath. Let the exhale settle you into the shape. From plow pose, just begin to lower the hips to the ground, landing in that L shape. So hips land, legs stay up towards the sky. Feet are flexed towards the body. So from your hips to your shoulders, let the whole upper body start to melt into Shavasana. Feel that relaxation. Feel that sensation of letting go. Close your eyes. Can you start to feel the legs a little bit lighter, hovering above the body, just gently reversing that blood flow? And then as you're ready, slowly start to lower the legs all the way to the earth for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Landing in your Shavasana. Arms are long. Legs are long. Stay here and breathe. Can you begin to take the attention back to your breath? With the inhales, filling you up with that strength, that power, that energy we cultivated in this practice. And with the exhales, releasing anything that doesn't serve you. Stay in this shape as long as you'd like. Namaste.